Hey, welcome back. Episode 46 of Building Muster Minutes live on stream. Well, what are we going to work on today? I don't know. Missed yesterday's stream, had some things come up. It's been a bit sporadic, but we'll see. Anyway, what was I working on Monday? I think I did a bunch of stuff on Monday. We did a lot of bug fixing. Let's check in on the GitHub. And issues, we've got 2 issues. That was it. We were going to work on editing the start time of the meeting. That's like the next thing we want to work on. Well, let's do that then, I suppose. So, once you create the meeting, you set a start time at the beginning, but then the start time doesn't show anywhere, is the main problem. We kind of have this way of editing. Again, that back button is very confusing. I don't think that back button should... it's too close to the editing, you know. So I've got a couple of options. Could pop open a modal. We create them in the modal, right? So this same modal, but could say edit meeting. We could have the same form. Could be an option. I do kind of like this quick edit mode, you know, where you go in and edit. But that is definitely too close. Also, you can edit the meeting from anywhere. Like this form appears throughout. So, don't know how I want to handle that. I'm really struggling lately to know what to play. Like, the music-wise, I'm just a bit fed up with the DMCA stuff. DMCA 3. It's annoying. I just can't find something I want to listen to. Yeah, I don't know what I want to listen to. Some of them are quite good, but then I'm just on the others, you know? Anyway. How do I want to do this editing? Start and date time. Start and end. Well, it's not even end, it's just I need to edit and see time of the meeting. I wonder if I should go with more of a left align thing going on here. Considering the rest of the UI seems to be a little bit kind of left aligned. So this refresh shouldn't take this long. I don't know what's going on there. It might be when I save, the server's doing a bunch of stuff to like reload. Should have the thing in the top left as well. I don't know where that's gone. I guess another thing that I could show would be... I guess I could do a paragraph where we say... meeting... like that. Put that there. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's a thing that happens when I save the file, change back to the browser and reload. Okay. You know what would be quite nice, actually? One of the things that I have on another project, if I look for the gem file, this of course I have to actually copy it to my system clipboard. This is one of the things that I need to get more familiar with on NeoVim. Switching between different sessions and team-ups. There we go. Bundle install. And then if I remember rightly, the only thing I need in order to install that is if I go to application HTML, I just need to add that. And if I refresh that, no. We need to restart the server now that we've added those. Refresh. Loads quick. I say quick. It's 2.5 seconds. That's not that quick. But anyway, if I go in here and I delete this, switch back, I didn't need to refresh, it's already refreshed for me. Again, takes a little while. Okay, that'll do, I think. So we've got the time of the meeting in there. I think that looks nice. It's all right. The edit and the delete options and the back option, you know, all that needs some care and attention. Thinking making this change your own tag, span, delete to T, delete to T, delete to T, delete to T, delete to T. I'm sure there's a better way of doing that, but anyway. And bool. guess what I'm trying to do there is in the trashed meetings, yeah, something like that. The edit and the restore. I need to find a new place for. Edit, delete, restore. Am I using Lucid on this? Or Lucid? I don't think I am. No, I use hero icons quite a bit, but I might switch over to Lucid just because actually I really enjoy their icons. You know, and they've got all of the similar icons that I want or need. Like that. It's very similar to the one that I've got down here, right? They're different, but similar. Okay. I think maybe we'll install Lucid and then perhaps give the iconography to the back button a little bit. Gem file. I really ought to tidy up this gem file as well. It's a bit of a mess. Bundle install. One of the things I don't like about Lucid is the fact that the Rails gem doesn't have all of the latest icons, so you kind of have to maintain your own separate fork of the library that you then include into your projects, and that fork then has all of the icons. You run a command and it updates the project. It's actually kind of annoying, that part, but actually otherwise it's a really nice gem. So we'll go back to underscore meta. The underscore meta doesn't include the back button here. That must be the meeting show. Yeah. So the way that we'll do that is we'll go there, we'll do and then we'll go Lucid icon, arrow left, and then back to meetings. And of course, we installed a gem, restart our server. Access. Perhaps to access. No, that kind of is it. That was odd. I guess hotwire reload didn't factor in the Yeah, like it doesn't grab the latest CSS change. What color is this? Porcelain 800. Porcelain 800. I kind of like the chunky arrow big left. Let's see how that feels. Eh. Oh, so there was a 2XS. I was going to say, I thought there was. I think it's just this issue with the Hotwire reload and Tailwind, you know? I'm kind of debating giving it a bit of a background. Let's see. BG. What's this background? Is that Porcelain 200 or something? Porcelain 50. Okay. Porcelain 50. And then it needs a bit of padding. P small. MB small as well. A bit small on the padding there. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this right now, but P2XS, PY, and then PXXS. It needs to be rounded. Maybe a shadow. Not sure on the shadow. I always feel a bit dodgy about shadows. They're not a bit of me, you know? I don't tend to add shadows. D2 there. Just say the word back. Didn't save. Font semi-bold. I feel like the alignment is off a little bit. Align items baseline. Baseline's not right. display block. Leading or like line height 0. Leading none. Does that also... 0, I think, kicked it down to where it should be. But leading... I'll just do that. Now I'm not so sure. Also, the word back, the more you look at it, looks weird, man. Looks weird. What's this color? Can't remember. It's been a while since I've done stuff in this project, and I've forgotten what all the colors are. 1985A1 colors. 1919. I don't have a 1985 in either of those. Oh no, we do. 600, Plura 600. So we're doing a hover BG Allura 600. Then we'll switch back. How's that looking? And then the text needs to become white, right? I don't know if I like it. I don't think I like it. Back to meetings. We'll just say view all meetings. Don't hate it. I kind of like that icon. I also kind of don't. Because I just don't have that style anywhere else in the app. So perhaps I just need to go more with an arrow left, you know. Arrow left. What's the big refresh for? View all meetings. Do I need the word view? All meetings. This isn't going to work, this interaction pattern. This is the old one that I had before. And it relied on having, like, when you tap out of the field, it automatically saves it. But I've now got 2 fields. So I need to decide on a new pattern, potentially. Either that, or you can individually choose these, but that also feels a bit weird. Deleting it takes you there. Restore. Okay. It'd be quite nice if the pop-up had a little undo, but it's not a major issue. I think it makes sense. I'm just going meta for these to then become kind of a cluster. Justify between, you know, and then 16k can be indented. We'll refresh, see what it does. Makes kind of sense. I think item center probably makes sense, just to boost these up. Boost those up a little bit. No, is that not gonna work? That is the turbo frame. Oh yes, okay, the H1 has to go in there as well. And now what have I done? This needs a div to wrap around. There we go. The delete over there makes sense, I think. So does the edit. I kind of like the inline editing, but maybe it should just be a modal for simplicity here. I don't know, let's I mean, let's jump over to the meta / edit. I guess that just renders the form. Yeah. Okay. So at the moment we're kind of clustering the label, which is screen reader only, and the text field and the justify center. Perhaps I need a submit button as well now. So that looks like it makes sense. Meeting, see, the date time field. It's called start at. So name becomes start at. Date time meeting form. Is that right? Date time field, start at, and then yeah, okay, fine. Let's I mean, the other option is to embed a field directly in here and have like a change. Have specific links to change specific fields. Because I mean, let's just jump over again to underscore meta. One of the things they could do here, I need a form is the problem. Let's just grab this form, you know. We'll yank that, then we'll jump back, we'll paste it in. We'll have form.datetime field start at, have a class hidden on it, right? If I refresh, you wouldn't know that there's a form there. Nothing to tell you that there's a form there. If you know, this would refresh. Oh, there it is. It should be hidden. You shouldn't be there. Input not type submit. It's to specificity. Where? Just need to check that. Yeah, okay, find those. Okay. Okay, so we have a hidden datetime field. Form.label start at, but then the value here could be meeting.start at .2fs long. Which I don't really know how this is going. Is this going to bring up the thing? The control is display none, so clicking it doesn't necessarily bring up the dialogue because it's hidden. Okay, fine. So that approach doesn't really work because the label doesn't bring up the selector, which is because you have to click on this. You can't just click anywhere on the input. And so this focuses the input so you can type, but it doesn't bring up the selection. Also, you should be able to type, right? Like that's another factor there. Fine. So that approach is null and void. Meta underscore form. I guess we'll take these off. I don't think I can do the on blur. I'm going to have a separate link. Unrelated. Meeting show. I think this needs to be rounded large. Just to match the others a little bit more. Does it just make more sense to have a modal? Less code. Should be. In theory, it's less code. How do we bring up the modal? Also, I mean, I can get rid of this whole meeting meta concept. I can just use the meetings controller to modify the meeting. So, the meeting index page, just a link, and you just set the date to the turbo frame modal. But then the meeting new then also has to render this turbo dialog. So if we did this on meta show, meta edit. So we did that. And then on the data turbo frame modal, meeting meta show. Underscore meta. This would then have a data turbo frame modal. Is that correct? Meeting index. Yeah, something like that. So if I now click edit here, it brings up modal. I think that makes more sense because now I can just do a regular form in there. And that should work anywhere. Need to work out the padding because each one of those views handles the bloody header differently. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, I guess we'll go back to having a regular form here then. Meeting form. I guess we want something that's just similar like this. 7J 11 and 3J. Might just copy all of this. In fact, it's very similar to this form. I also need to do the turbo submit end dialog submit end. Oh no, is that just for the conditional fields? No, the conditional fields are separate. That is for the dialog. So I don't have an edit here anymore. Because I was doing it with that controller because the views are different, but now why not just have them edit here? It's also going to be in a form, so makes sense to do it like that. The meeting params is going to support all of those. We don't necessarily want to change the recording through this though. Except the recording attributes because we don't want those. Okay, so that's kind of it for that part, and then we'll need to go to the edit, meeting new, edit meeting. And then that will load up the same form. So once we have done all that, we'll go back to meta underscore meta. This edit meeting meta path will now just be edit meeting path. show, edit, update, and destroy. We weren't setting the meeting was null. Okay. If meeting, unless meeting persisted, then when you're editing it, you don't get to change that, but you can change the start time and the meeting name. And then you can cancel. Show the meeting. I mean, that doesn't seem to... Data. Oh no, that's not there. We want it here. Data. Linked it, not there. We'll get it right eventually, you know. Frame. So when you go in edit, I'll refresh because I just want to mostly see the console, you know. See the console. We show, click edit, show this meeting. No errors. Good. Cancel. Good. Back. The links are a bit wrong, but problem here is I kind of don't want it to just I don't want to redirect to here because, like, if I change it here, right, it's because I've got sent to the wrong place, right? That's not what I want to happen. So meeting controller. I want to close the modal and then refresh. Turbo wired reference drive. Initiates a page refresh to render new content with morphing. Render turbo stream dot refresh. I'm guessing here because again the docs for turbo rails are much to be desired. They leave much to be desired, you know. So I think network is kept at it's not that one, it must be this one. Refresh. I have morph in there. I believe this is what I'm using because I'm using turbo_stream dot and then yeah, so I'm using this tag builder, but doesn't really have a refresh option. The other option I guess I could do is have some sort of hidden field that I use to tell it where to refresh to. Like redirect. Because if I just redirect to the location it already was at, then, you know, that will... But that means passing that all the way, unless I just use JavaScript to pass the current URL. I mean, really, I just need to return that. Action. I guess I could just call action. I don't need to specify target. I don't need to specify content. Because I just specify action. And so I could just do action. Refresh. I don't know if that's going to work. Also, I don't know if I have to specify... I guess the target could be _top, but... Expected 2 to 3, yeah, because it requires a target. I don't have a target, so I'll just give it an empty string. Or maybe _top makes sense. So, speakers. That actually works pretty nicely. You know? Update, just refresh. And then that'll work on any view. Nice. So I can be in here and I can change this to now be 6 o'clock. And it's updated everywhere. I could go in here, I could change it to 1700 hours. Updates. Updated. Did I? Oh yeah, I pressed the back on the edit. Okay. I think that works pretty well. I think one of the things I'll maybe do is just the cancel button. The cancel button doesn't need to link anywhere. Meeting edit, meeting form. It just needs to do that. It doesn't need. So now we wait, you know, sometimes it takes a little while. Cancel. And then I think show this meeting doesn't make sense because all the places where you're seeing the edit, you're seeing the meeting behind anyway because it's a modal. And then here it also works fine. So that works. That tidies that up. And okay. Something about this feels a bit too, I don't know. Don't particularly like modals, even though I've done this whole modal approach. Okay, and then, I mean, I don't even need this meta, like that doesn't change now, it makes sense, I think, to have this as a thing, you know, but let's just rename this. It can just be meetings meta. All of these aren't used now. I do need to go through and just make sure that anywhere where I was like show, anywhere I had the, oh, it's got meeting header. Okay, meeting underscore header or meetings helper. Render partial meetings meta. If I refresh, all still works because they were all using meeting header. In theory, at least they should have been. Yeah. And then we can go to the roots. Play free. No, it wasn't line 33, it was just, I need to go 33J. This line here can go. Nice. Meta controller. Okay, so now I think it looks okay here. I just need to maybe tidy up the back button because the back button's a bit weird here. I could even have some sort of like lower level navigation maybe for like agenda transcription minutes, like tabs maybe, but it wouldn't make sense on the screen. The screen's a bit tricky. But otherwise, this looks fine apart from the back button. So we'll go agenda show or agenda index. There's the back button. Meeting show. I do kind of like this back button, so I'm gonna grab it. Text center. Text center doesn't make any sense anymore. Could I not just do that? We have to go back to here to test it. PTMD. Okay. The spacing there is a little bit off. Flow. Feels better up there. I feel like flow large probably makes sense for that, and then we need another div. Kind of like we had before. Maybe that, you know. Class flow small, just flow. Just to tighten this up here. I don't know what's going on at the top there. Okay, fine. I did want that. Okay. Okay. I do want that to be. I'm going to reuse this in a couple of places. I think it makes sense for me to make that a helper. Def back link to. Okay. Path. Tag.span. And then delete to T. That goes there. And then I think we'll just come back here and change this to back to meetings path, all meetings. So now it looks exactly the same, but it's got all the styling with it. And I think we can take that, or actually we'll just yank that and then go to the agenda index. That one. And E. Meeting. Link back to at meeting. And we'll just say back. Then when you're here, it just says back. So I don't know what's going on here. Why does this page have a ridiculously larger margin than the other one? Because of the flow. Oh no, there's a PT large there. Duh. So MD is fine, but then meeting show. I'm fighting myself, you know. Why would you do that? Do that. I actually think it probably wants large there now. Now that we've done that, I'm like actually a bit more space, you know. Excel. To Excel, free Excel. Like what are we doing here? Giving it some space, letting it breathe, letting it come to life. Okay. Nice. Happy with that. I don't think I need this. I think might as well just make this say back as the default. You know, be easier. Okay. Minutes index. Right. When I looked at agenda index HTML, that was the div they were using. Okay. And they're using p large inside of that. I can use p large. Do we have a p in here? No. P large. The reason I didn't use it on the other one is because obviously this has this extra thing going on. Cool. And now in here, this is the other place where the thing is happening. This is going to be quite different. This is the transcription show. PX large. Not sure what's going on here. This is odd. This pop out has odd spacing. It obviously, the padding is the same. Oh, but the margin that's applied isn't. There's margin here because this is the border is space MD, so PXMD, because our padding here needs to be equal to the margin. Okay, fine. It was just a tailwind not having reloaded kind of issue. Okay, cool. And then if I head to where the trash is, I can go in here. It was deleted. I can still edit it. Brings up that. I can still view the agenda. Do I have one where there was an actual, this one? No, we're back in all meetings now. View trash. This one. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. There's quite a few files changed there, but let's see. So we added Hotwire Library Lord. We had Lucide. Happy with those. Changed our base CSS just to be a little bit less specific. We added edit and update back to our meetings controller. We added this backlink to helper. We changed our meetings helper, just render a partial. Don't need the turbo frame anymore. And we updated the agenda items. We updated did our live reload. Made this recording field only appear if it persisted. Meeting had been discounted. Then it shows that. That's the meta changed. Deleted, 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 deleted. So just a bit of a refactor really to just tidy up some of these routes. Happy with all of those. Yeah. Lipstick. Right, kind of feature, I suppose. Update. Apply new design for meeting meta, including ability to update start time. I'll do. Forgot to say it was resolving. Resolved. Nice. We have this issue here. I checked a couple of upload formats. I didn't see any issues, so I'm not really worried too much about that right now. Right. Cool. app.masterminutes.com. Logged in as the test user. I think everything's still, yeah, nice. It's already got the latest changes there.
Hello, cutie pie.
That was very loud. I apologize. Cool. I need to have a think about what I'm going to work on next here, really. I think like we're getting very close to this being a full-featured thing, you know? Maybe I should run through and test it all still works. That's probably a good shout. I know that the minutes bit is the last bit that's kind of a little bit rough around the edges at the moment. And obviously we're missing a footer, so like that's really important. Let's maybe find a YouTube video to download and transcribe and go through the whole flow, but with the new piece of content. I think would probably be an interesting thing to do. What to do? Another podcast episode or like an actual meeting? I think like the Gumroad board meeting was quite a good, interesting one. They've got a 1 hour, 12-minute Gumroad Flexile Helper public board meeting video live. Ah, yeah. Okay. Download YouTube video. There's my YouTube video. That'll do. Sure. I could do audio, you know, probably better. I mean, I don't need the video. It'll upload the video, but why waste the storage space and the processing time? Oh, it doesn't seem to work, that button, so, you know, never mind. Never mind. I actually have a meeting this evening. I'm going to be using this to transcribe. So I'm going to run through this a couple of times, I think. Fine, let's add this meeting. I don't know when it took place, so we'll just maybe use the YouTube upload date. It was a month ago. Premiered on 19th of Feb 2024. So we'll use that, 19th of Feb. 1902 2024. I don't know when it was, so we'll just say it was at 1700. This is the Gumroad Q1 2024 public board meeting, and it's in my downloads folder. There it is. There's the MP4. We'll create the meeting. There it is. It's a bit slow. I think that's because we were uploading the file, and that bit can take a little while. I mean, this looks quite nice. I'm quite happy with how this is coming along. There we go. And it would cost £11, 61 minutes to get transcribed. And it says it's 12 minutes, 33 seconds. That's a bug. There's actually 1 hour, 12 minutes, 33 seconds. So perhaps we could look at fixing that since we're making our way through the flow right now. Where is this? This is on the transcription or recording. On the recording, isn't it? See, here is the thing. There's going to be a better way of doing that, and I just want to check with ChatGPT. No, that's not. Be inside the brackets, space Y. How can I improve this? What the duration is? Hours long, or even days, you know? But I wouldn't want to say 0 days, 0 hours, 10 minutes. 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 60 seconds. Or 59, you know. Sometimes ChatGPT is just not working. Shall I say I'm using Rails? give me a Rails specific answer. You might have to manually calculate each component. I don't want to have to manually calculate each component. I did something similar. I just can't remember where I did it recently. It may have even been in this project. Duration. Wasn't it for this, actually? The meeting duration? This part? But I need it here. Or wherever it was that I'm doing this. This is the transcription. Transcription show. Not that, recording show. Recording. The underscore recording file. Duration. Helpers. Application helper. I think I'll just do it in here. I don't have too many of these right now. Def. Humanized. Duration. Takes in a duration. Change inside there, takes in a duration. Grabs the parts and then just joins them all together. And then if I go back to, well, space one. Change to there. No. Humanized duration takes in the recording duration. Okay, not kind of not quite there. Let's take that. I have this, but I want the key to be. I want the values to be whole numbers. I guess I could just do .2i on the here, right? .2i. Yeah, 1 hour, 12 minutes, 33 seconds. I need to pluralize. Value. I can't remember how. Yeah, is it just pluralize and just on any word? Or it already is. Oh, I guess maybe I do need a .2s. Let's just see. Let's just see. .pluralize v. Right, so this is .2s. V .2i. They're already plurals, so I need to singularize, I guess. Is there a singularize? No. Undefined method to sim. I guess do. Like, I'm probably gonna be better off if I end and then dot join unit singularize, and then I do unit dot pluralize, like singularize it, then pluralize it again. Yeah, I suppose that works. Value or like amount of that unit. Amount. 1 hour, 12 minutes, 33 seconds. Parts map K and V. It singularizes that into a unit. And then returns that. Cool. 1 hour, 12 minutes, 33 seconds. I wonder if I put that in here, but then it's going to be too much if it was also deleted. I don't know. But anyway, unlock transcription meeting minutes. You can delete the recording via this method. We'll do. We'll see what it does. Deletes the recording. I can go in, create the recording, progress bar at the top. Probably should do something more with the loading state. Once you've got it, it's uploaded. And then check out to unlock. That's going to take me over to Stripe. And then pay. Get an email. Then we have the option of generating the transcription. I can click here. It doesn't do anything. It kind of just fails. Fine. I think because it redirects because there is no transcription generated yet. Like this part of the flow is a little bit But then I click generate transcription and it dies. But we get this because there's no method unique for the segments on line 19 of the transcription show HTML line 19. No? Transcription show. around line 19. Well, line 8. Speaker. List. I guess really what I could just do here is all the segments are blank. There we go. Now, the next thing to know is AWS doing its job? It's not going to be signed in, is it? I'll sign in off screen over here. Why is column not working? Wide works, but column not work. Sometimes Amethyst just, I don't know. Relaunch. Thank you. I mean, you've just completely messed up all of my views, but cool. Refresh, still in progress. It's a long meeting. I don't know why I think some of these are Danish. In progress. And at this point, the flow is a bit like, because it just takes a long time. So like, you just kind of wait. There's not really much more you can do. Hey, there we go. So I did automatically reload, which is what I hoped for. And we have our transcription. Now what we can do is we can quickly run through and see if we can work out the people's names. And so the way we do that is we just click here.
Some YouTube videos.
Right, that's Sahil. This person.
Okay, great. Hi everyone, I'm Helen.
Oh,
this is
she's
Connor,
Helen.
And we are going to be collaborating on some sweet products for you.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm guessing this is Connor.
Screen. And here we are in my email inbox.
This is already all live, so we've been making these changes over the past like months again. So
I actually recognise that voice. That's Maya. Maya's a Twitch streamer as well. I haven't seen her stream in a while actually, but
because we used to have all of our application process.
Yes, sure. I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the page you all saw right now.
so I don't know who
You
this
actually get
is.
slightly more compensation because the cash bonus goes up, right? If you take 0% in equity, you get no cash bonus equivalent to the exercise price, but if you're taking a bunch of your comp.
Okay.
I'll share my screen. This one, right? Cool. Alright, so can you see this? Yeah. Cool. Alright, so this is what Helper currently looks like. A few other people have been working on this too, aside from us who are here, like Wilden, Jack, Jason, Jono, Harshith, a lot of other people. But this is what you first see when you open the site. There's a inbox of customer support tickets with some simple sorting, filtering mechanisms. There are a few categories here, which you'll see a bit more of later. You're also immediately presented with the first ticket. You can see some basic.
Okay, so I don't really have an indication of who that is. Oh, that's Sean then. So Big 5 must be Sean. Because the first thing Speaker 6 says is thanks Sean. And Speaker 7.
Is pin replies, so I'm gonna pin this reply. And if you go to your settings, you'll be able to actually see your pin reply.
If we go to closed conversations, we can see the response we just sent. Yep, so that's how Helper generates automatic replies for the support queries. Now I'll pass the stage to Andy and show other cool features of Helper.
Hi. Another feature we have is pin replies, so I'm gonna pin this reply.
So is this Andy? Yeah, I don't know if it's... Maybe it's Andy with a I. I don't know. You know, could be. So once you've got everyone marked up, the other thing you can do is just kind of come up with a quick agenda. I'm going to just skim through quickly and see if I can piece together an agenda from this. I guess we've got like the introduction. And then if we go down, we've got the introduction. Company updates. And then let's see if we can get through to like the first, like, I guess product developments is probably in here. Kind of. Guess we'll just go with that as the agenda. Go brief on it. So once you've got all of that set up, again, we didn't quite manage to work out who speaker 4 was.
Share my screen.
Doesn't say in the transcript there. Similarly,
Hi everyone, I'm Ashad. I'll show you how Helper generates.
oh, he does say his name. It just doesn't.
Hi everyone, I'm Ashad. I'll show you how Helper.
Ashan? I'm not sure that's right, but
Yes, sure. I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
I lost it already. Okay, so this is the page you all.
So yeah, Sean, do you want to do a demo of what that looks like?
Yes.
So I'll share my screen. This one, right?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, so can you see this? Yeah.
maybe there's 2 Seans. I don't know. Anyway, fine. I'm curious actually as to what it's going to do if there's two people with the same name. Well, it will just think they're all the same person. Sean 2, Sean 1, Sean 2. ChatGPT needs to see them as different people. Once we have all of that set up, then we can click create minutes. And then we give it a second. I thought I'd solved, you know, sizing issue here. I guess not. Did I not do this page? Oh, this is a different page, right? I need to come back through here at some point. The 33.80000018 seconds. Interesting. There we go. Cool. Cool. And I think there's a few things that I would like to do. Firstly, we know we kind of never really finished off the minutes show, I guess. Minutes index did get this new page layout design. Minutes show did not. Oh, and also minutes index. Okay. And then this always seems to be a bit redundant because it always seems to and then I guess if like there's no content, then minutes content markdown. Fine, so that just seems a bit weird to do that. So why not just I guess that's because we are using that helper and the turbo stream stuff also needs to do that, so that makes sense. Okay, and then if I go to the minutes generator, one of the things in here will be a minutes meeting started, lasted duration. This meeting duration, I guess we'll have to include. Oh, I don't really want to include it there. I guess we'll just take this. Sometimes a little bit of duplication isn't so bad. And so I'm curious. I generate another set of minutes. What that's gonna look like. Duration. Ooh. So yank inside there. There and paste. Generate minutes. Then we sit and wait. ChatGPT to spin up. What is this backtick markdown? What are you doing? It didn't say the two Seans in this situation. A bold decision. Not sure what. Oh, I see. Because I tell it it can make the decision bold, so now it thinks it's a bold decision. I think I need to tone down the creativity on the old ChatGPT. I think I might do a little download option here to download what you've got here as a text file and in some of the other formats as well. Let's see what we've got here. Do fix, apply general bug fixes. Yeah, I think it'd be quite nice to be able to download this as txt. I have all the stuff already there, right? You can do .txt on here, and that gets you the text version of this file. So ugh, sneezed. I panicked with that sneeze because I felt it coming and I was like, where's the mute button? And I was looking at the play and pause button on the UI for the meeting audio, and I was like, that's not the mute button. Like, where's my mute button? And I was panicking until I was like, oh yeah, Stream Deck. The mute button for the mic is on the Stream Deck, because I'm sure you don't want me sneezing into your ears. Anyway, cool. I think I'd like to implement that little download button. So, well, I wonder what I should do here. Here's the transcription show HTML. So I think the best way of implementing this is perhaps with a details element. And then summary. So in here, it's going to be like download, right? And then in here, we could have an LR, like a list. And then this can be like text. And then we can also edit AWS transcribe. You know, essentially. That's what I meant to do. Then that toggles that. And we just need to apply some styles, make it make sense. The first of which up here is going to be a class of cluster and also a justify between. I'm going to cluster these elements so they become like that. And then we've got that. The next thing we'll want to do is we'll want to customize what this download button looks like, make it look more like a button. I kind of want to take the styles from the application layout, not application helper, up here, you know. And so I'm thinking I'll take those and then apply them here, or perhaps just pop those in like that. Okay. So kind of getting there, I suppose. Again, I'll come back here. I think we want something like this, yank inside there. Span class. Span class. And then I think we'll have the Lucid icon as well. We'll yank that, and then I think we will just do okay, need to jump back. And we'll see how that's looking. We'll do lucy.dev. And then we'll do arrow down, open, download. Change inside there, file down. I think we will do like a text small or something. Like I feel like, yeah. Not sure what's going on with the padding. I think this actually has the MX minus 10 on it still, maybe. Absolute. So I want this to kind of, again, I guess. There we go. I think we'll do. We'll do Tailwind. Just quickly want to check list style type. Do I do list style list none on here? Trying to remember. I can't quite recall. Yeah. And P0. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. And I think we'll also do BG white. And actually maybe we will do some padding. I don't want any word wrapping. On mouse leave this dot close. I think that's right. Is that correct? No. $0 dot close. $0. No, so the details. $0 dot. Do I just set it programmatically with like this dot open equals false or something? Let's add a border here just so I can see. Border red 200. I don't really care what color the border is right now. Border solid. Am I going to set that? I think I should set that as the default. Yeah, there we go. Right, so at the moment this is kind of positioned out of the bound. So inset bottom 0 or like top like from the top 100%. Oh snap. Okay, I need to stop the let's just have it as true for now. There's just that there's margin on that. That's why. So actually maybe don't need that. Maybe it already is in the perfect place, but it needs M0. Just to make sure there's no margin. Refresh. Yes. Okay. So now back. I feel like something weird about the hotwire reload. It just doesn't work well with this. Something set up here. Or there's something specific about this. Maybe the on mouse leave, or maybe there's a timer. Like, I'm kind of confused as to what's going on here. That's one. That's what I was doing. And then, yeah, like, I mean, I don't expect people to do that, but what? Let's just close it. Not a problem now. Is it a problem when DevTools is open? I have no idea. It doesn't seem to be a problem now that I've reloaded though. That was an odd one. So I don't want these words to word wrap. I'm gonna have to turn off the blooming thing for a second, because that is annoying when I'm trying to build it. Text wrap, flex wrap, text wrap, no wrap. Yeah, okay, cool. Text align right. Also feel like the whole box should be right 0. Maybe I don't need text align right. Maybe text align left is fine. It just needs to grow to fill the space, right? So the key things really are the right and then also the text wrap, no wrap. And so we'll add that here. In fact, can I just add that here? wrap, white space, no wrap, and then write 0. No, I think this does need to be added to... See, I don't know, because... Yeah, okay, fine. It didn't need to be there. The issue there is just, again, these classes aren't loading. Live reload. I use it in another project and it's really good, but something about it just doesn't seem to work particularly well with the way I've got my CSS set up in this project. Don't know why. The problem is you can't leave it now because it's like... like even if it's closed, right? Okay. So I think the PXS actually wants to be on... These are going to be links, right? So let's figure that out. HTML link download contents. Like, is it just download? You just add that to the link. So I could just do link to at transcription, because that's where we are. I wonder, Ruby link to format, like I want to link to a specific format. Okay. So it looks like it's something like at transcription format text. And then download through. Okay, that didn't work. Link to body URL. Yeah, okay, so that's the other way around. That's the first problem. Next. Let's see. Link to text. Undefined method transcription path. Oh, because it's like meeting transcription meeting transcription path at meeting format text. Please use symbols for polymorphic root arguments. So then I guess in here I need to say format text. I assume that's where that goes and how that goes. I don't know. Okay, download text. Okay. It's not... I guess I have to do it like that. Even though that doesn't match up with the... Not sure what says true. But you click that, it downloads. I don't know what's just happened there. Anyway, it looks like that. So it worked. Nice. So, okay, I do need P0 on here. And I think block as well probably makes sense to give it the space. PXS. PX is XS. PY to XS. Nice. And then I think the same. AWS transcribe. So format here will be JSON, original true. Because I'm trying to set a parameter there, the original, because I think that's one of the things we did in the last thing where transcription controller, the variant is original if the parameter original is present. So original is present because it's set to true. I think I'm just going to do a bit link class equals link inside there, paste it into there, the around there, change it to link class. Change around the quotes to link class. Oh, I see. Download is actually, this is the file name. So this will be like .txt, but perhaps I could do at transcription dot name. It's meeting dot name. Meeting dot name. There you go, .txt at the end. That meeting.name plus .json .aws.json or something. Cool. And then I guess we can add hover BG porcelain 50 maybe. I'm not sure about the border. The border probably wants to be, I'm going to keep the border in just for now because I want to see, I need to decide how I want to handle I don't know how I want to handle the border radius. I guess this loses its bottom border radius. So this is a group, right? And then I can do something like, where's rounded large? Group, open, board, rounded, be none. When it's open, it loses its border radius. And then I guess the coloring makes sense as well. This then needs rounded B and rounded top left. Nice. And then I think I can get rid of this border now. I think what we'll do is we'll do BG porcelain 50. But then on this one, we'll do the same Pelorus 600. This will do overflow hidden. No underline. Text is going to be porcelain 800, but if it's hover, then the text can be white. No? Delete to there. Go down here, paste it there. We'll also do text small, I think, and font semi-bold. Just to match the styling of that rest of that drop down. And then perhaps each one of these should have a border top. One of the things that I'd like to do in my reset is just say, no, what are you doing? Border, style, solid, border, color, transparent, you know? Or I just set border style solid first. Right. Do I need to refresh to make that load? Yeah, I do. Border width 0. One of the most annoying things about CSS is like, if I set a border width, I want there to be a border. I don't like the idea that border style is not solid as its initial state. Okay, there we go. That's better. I now need to give it a color. Gray, porcelain, 200 to separate maybe. Refresh. Maybe I don't want the top one to have it. That didn't quite do the effect I wanted. I need to have it up here on the list. This is one of those places where I think actually shadow makes sense. I need to refresh, don't I, to get the data. This border, not entirely thrilled about it. I think first, is it first border T0, something like that. No, it's that doesn't work because perhaps I apply the border to the LIs. LI class. Delete to there. then I think we'll just change that from li class to list class. And then we can do first border T0. If it's the first child. The problem I've had before is that the link is always the first child because it's inside the list item, and the list item is really the first child that we need to check for. Yes, that solves that problem. The only thing is just the separation between those two items. And then I do wonder if I just up this actually. Like this. And then, yeah, I mean, this is a ridiculously long class. It needs breaking down a little bit somehow. Hover, yank to the end of the line, paste it up there, delete to the end of the line. Delete there, paste it there. I do want to kick that down to the next line, I think, because I'm going to have some more group open stuff I think I'm going to be applying. I don't know, no underline, whether that's going to do anything. Was it underlined before? I think I just accidentally put that there. It has to be flex because it has the two things. It has to be width max because otherwise it will just fill the entire width. And yeah, I think those other things are okay. I think the other thing that I'll want to do here is group open, border B, and group open, border B. Or selling 200. I think I'm happy with that. And then that is the blob of JSON you get from AWS Transcribe. it's a bit misleading because it's not what you've edited. So if you've made edits here, is XS the smallest? Font sizes here is oh, but that's text small, right? So this is smaller. It just, again, refresh. There we go. Font normal. I think I'd also want to do class equals leading none or tight. Original. That is very small text. I feel like I need more padding left and right. EX small. Like, I feel like that is probably okay. Yeah, I think that'll do. Beat. Add ability to download transcription. Cool. So now we've got a little download button. You can just download this straight to your system. Nice. Cool, so we've added the edit delay today. Today we've added the edit modal and also this new download option and fixed a few bugs. I don't know what we're going to work on tomorrow. Maybe it's going to be a stream tomorrow. I have got a meeting I need to transcribe, so maybe I'll do that in the morning. And then as I go through that, there might be a few things that I identify that I just want to, you know, tweak, fix, work on, improve, evolve. But for now, I'm going to have to head off because I've got a meeting to prepare for later. And I have to go get some food before then as well. And we're coming up to the 3-hour mark as well on stream. So thank you for watching. a little bit of design work today. I quite enjoyed a couple of these little things we've done, the back button and the download button, and a few of those little bits and details. Have enjoyed doing those. I think they've come out quite nice, actually. I think, and then also this back button as well follows through. I think, yeah, I'm happier with how the design is coming along. Yeah, you know. Don't know what's going on. It's a little bit. Oh look, I've found the timing information. For some reason, it's the styling has lost itself. Oh, it's back up there now. Yeah, Hotwire Live Reload. I might need to strip out because it's causing problems, you know. But yeah, cool. That is all committed and pushed up. We're getting close, I think, to like kind of having this done, and I might see about streaming a couple of other projects that I'm working on. I think that might be interesting. I feel like we're reaching the limits of this one. We've been working on it now for what, 46 episodes, so. Cool. That's that. Thank you all. I'll catch you tomorrow, similar time, I imagine. Might run a little bit later. Might start a bit earlier. Who knows? But there will be a stream tomorrow. I said that about yesterday, but then there was no stream yesterday. So we'll see. At the moment, I'm like 99% sure we will stream tomorrow. There'll be no stream Friday, and then there'll be no stream next week on Monday and Tuesday. Maybe Wednesday. So, got a few things we got to sort out. But tomorrow, 99% sure there'll be a stream. See you later. Bye.